And the market is hot. It's a great time to be selling a house. But what if you're buying? CTV consumer reporter Chris Olson explains how to buy smart in a seller's market on tonight's Olson on Your Side.
Seller's real estate market, there's often competition among buyers, and the sellers tend to get their price. But there are ways to make your offer more attractive than the others. But it means you have to do your homework before you go out looking.
Everyone's looking for those fixer-uppers, you know, looking to spend less and get more, so to speak, and there's not a lot of those out there now.
Stephanie found looking for a first home frustrating.
It's really disappointing when you go and look at a place and you think, wow, this is nice, and then you find out, you know, let's look at it, let's get a bid on it, you know, it looks awesome, and then you find out it's already sold.
It's a seller's market. That means there are more buyers than sellers. Good for someone trying to unload a property, bad for a buyer trying to find the perfect house. Geraldine Santiago, author of the Complete Home Buyer's Guide, says don't just rely on the internet to search for your home. Because in the 3 to 5 days it takes for a new listing to appear on your computer, real estate agents have already taken dozens of people through the home.
So by the time the general public gets to see those properties and they're calling their agents or they're wanting to view those properties, it's already sold.
So in this market, having a real estate agent working for the buyer is a must. Stephanie found her home eventually and says while you have to act fast, you still need some common sense.
Just be patient and don't choose the first thing you see, and don't think you won't find it, because I think there's houses out there. They do come up, but it's just going to be hard to find.
Once you find that home, there are ways to improve your chances of having a winning offer. First, this is no time to lowball. You pretty well have to give the seller what they want as long as it's a reasonable price in line with the market. But don't overpay out of desperation. Get your bank to give you a letter of commitment as well as a pre-approved mortgage, so financing is not a problem. If the seller has specific dates they want to move, agreeing to those dates can give you an edge.
Well, that's really important because of the fact that most of the sellers need a place to buy. So they would have asked either some time frame, maybe 1 month or 2 months, to make sure that they have purchased their second home.
Even if things are moving quickly, never skip the home inspection. And have more than one inspector lined up before you go house shopping, because you might not have a lot of time to complete the deal, and you have to make sure at least one is available when you need them. Unfortunately, grow-ops are a sad reality in real estate these days. So have your inspector specifically check for the problem and ask the neighbors. Also, the property disclosure form has been recently changed to include a question about grow-ops. If your seller's using an old form, make sure that's included and have the disclosure form part of the contract. Coming up tomorrow on Olson on Your Side.
We decided a fixed rate was best for us.
Getting a mortgage, why the interest rate is only one factor. And if you have a story idea for me, call me at 604-609-2345. Email me at olson@ctv.ca or check out our website, ctv9.ca. Until tomorrow, I'm Chris Olson on Your Side.